Alright, hi guys. Forgive me if I sound like crap. I'm getting over a cold from a convention where I contracted con plague, I'm guessing. Um, so this is kind of a out of nowhere vlog idea. 'Cause I'm still trying to come up with ideas to release more consistent, release consistent content or videos on this channel in between Shattered Heaven episodes and any other animations I might doing. Speaking of Shattered Heaven, episode 5 is going well, being sick, and it's just kind of threw that off whack, but there is progress. We actually have a studio session in 2 weeks where we're going to be re recording a lot of episode five's audio. Animation is pretty much done, it's just cleanup and fixing the audio and dealing with the mixing of sound effects and such. But also, I'm working on Dragon Star with Kira Buckland and Chris Niosi. So that's another animated web series that I'm working on at the moment. Finished the trailer for it. It's in animatic form. I'm gonna be starting to clean that up this weekend. Hopefully, we can get that trailer out soon. It's pretty cool. It's a challenge. So working on two animated series. Yeah, I'm kind of crazy. But this vlog is not about that. It's about commenting on people's work. I'm just gonna be blunt. Man, the majority of you people are rude. I mean, obviously there are people who are polite and give constructive criticism, but shit, a lot of you people online are just rude and disrespectful, and that's it's just not cool. I mean, I don't get it. Like, I don't understand what makes a person want to just be a prick on someone's hard work, video. Yeah, I get, like, not everything's cup of tea, especially when stuff is like might be influenced from anime. I get that. Not everyone might like it. And that's totally cool. You're allowed to not like everything. But to be a rude little shit about it's like, what's the point? Like, what jollies do you get out of that? You know, it it's rude. It's like, I don't see what good can come out of behaving like that. And for you creators, it's if you want to be an online, like, content creator, you need to prepare for this, because the vast majority of people are going to be pricks. And I would love to. I mean, I'm sick, so I have no filter. And when I have no filter, I'm really blunt. And I'm very appreciative to those of you that support me, that are fans of my work, that have that have left comments like, it deserves more views or more attention. It really means a lot. And the same thing with people who might not like Shadow Heaven, but leave constructive criticism on what they think should be improved. I really appreciate those, because I'm always looking for ways to improve, my work. It's still a one man project for the most part. I'm animating it in between a full time job and book work and other things, and now Dragon Star and others. So it's like, I don't have a lot of time. There's no budget for this show. It's something I do in my free time, so I need to be able to do it while doing everything else and still being sane. So there are corners that get cut. And that's just what happens when it's a one man production. If there's a studio and you have a team to, like, hand off, it's like, okay, I'm going to work on the keys, you can work on the in betweens to make it smoother and blah, blah, blah. It's so much easier, and it's going to look better because more people are putting in the work, and the labor gets divided up, and it's just easier to do. So naturally, when you see, like, online cartoons like Bee and Puppycat or anything else on, like, Cartoon Hangover, that have budgets and have a team, they're just gonna look a lot better. Just plain simple. But, like, recently, it's like, I had a friend had gotten promoted, um, gotten their video promoted, and the comments just disgusted me. Like, they're just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, one word comments, what the fuck? Fucking anime. Um, this looks like something a 12-year-old fucking did. It's like, unsubscribed. It's really like, what the hell's the point? Like, the this looks like a 12-year-old did it. This looks like something done by a 12-year-old is, like, my absolute favorite comment ever on the internet, because what 12-year-old are you looking at that's producing frame by frame 20-minute, like, episodic content? I would love to follow that person, because they're a prodigy. It's like, I don't think a lot of the people who make these negative comments really know what the fuck they're talking about, like, at all. It's like, I feel like they just talk out of their ass because it sounds cool. You know, if I had to be a psychologist for a second, excuse me. Basically, is these people were bullied in school, and this is their outlet, and this is their chance to be a prick back to someone else to feel better about themselves. And 90% of the time, that's probably what it is. Little kids trying to sound cool. I mean, you see it if you've played Call of Duty, I've played or Halo, or anything online, any multiplayer, like first-person shooter, you hear the kids. You hear these little 12, 13-year-old kids running their mouth and cursing and saying derogatory comments, like they think it's cool, and like, haha, I burned you. It's like, no, you just sound like an ignorant little kid. Go do your homework. It's rude. It's just so rude and disrespectful. Also saying, oh, this is lazy. You know, this looks too lazy to be a show. It should look more professional. Or, if you can't make a show look professional, you shouldn't make it a show. It's like, shut the hell up. And I say this to the creators too. Ignore these people as best as you can. I know it's gonna like weigh on the back of your mind and whatnot, but they're just people who do nothing with their lives. Like, these people, if you look at them, most of these people might have like 5 subscribers or like no subscribers. They have like no content. They're doing nothing. They're just on YouTube watching things. They don't know how it feels to put their time and passion into something, or turn into something at this point. So they have no clue all the work and efforts that's going into your project, and they certainly have no right to derail you from following your passion. So don't take them seriously. I wouldn't look at the comments for the most part. You know, there might be some nice comments, but for the most, there's probably going to be way more negative. Something you learn on the internet, and I'm guilty of this too every now and then. If I see a video I enjoy or like, I might not comment. I just watch it, like it, and then move on. And that's something I need to work on. I should be going out of my way to leave comments in everyone's videos that I like. It's not a matter of sucking up or telling someone, oh my god, you're so amazing and the best person ever to do what you're doing. No, it's just to give them like a pat on the back and say, hey, keep it up. Some people like what you're doing. You're touching someone, you know. So if you like a video, comment on it, leave a comment. It doesn't have to be massive. It doesn't have to be a long explanation of anything. Just say, hey, I liked it. Keep up the good work, or something like that. Just something to try and balance out all this negative troll comments. It's so disappointing. It like gives me a migraine and like drains me to see talented people who bust their ass, like more talented people than myself, that put so much work into getting something done, and then to be met with so much negative content. It's like remarks. It's just, I can't even speak right because I'm sick, and it's just frustrating me to like read this stuff. Don't let anyone like tell you not to do something. Excuse me. Start what you want to do, and don't expect it to be amazing at first. Don't expect it to be the perfect recreation of the vision inside your head. It's not. It's going to take time, perseverance, and like thick skin and stubbornness to not give up is what will get you to your vision. It might take some time, but keep doing it, keep improving. You'll be fine, man. Do it because you like it and love it, and people will gravitate towards that. The right people will gravitate towards that. Oh, almost knocked my mic over. That would have been loud. Yeah, I'm like kind of disjointed right now because I feel like crap. So this is kind of a rant, but it's also trying to be motivational. Like, I had panels at No Such Convention last weekend, and I talked about making your own animated show. And what touched me was the fact that some people came up to me after saying how I inspired to help them get their motivation back. They might not have come specifically to hear about like Shadow Heaven or anything I was talking about, but they got something out of it. They got the motivation part, and to just keep chugging along and keep doing it. And that meant a lot to me, to see people like, hey, you helped me get my motivation back, or you helped me think in a different way. Stuff like that is fantastic, and that is something that keeps me going. Like, if I can keep doing what I do and that adds credibility to the words that I say, then more power to it. I want to help people continue to be passionate about their creations and storytelling. I could care less about internet fame. Internet fame would be awesome. Don't be wrong. The exposure would be great because then that can help me make money off YouTube, and then I won't have to worry about a 9 to 5 job, and then I can actually improve the content and put way more effort into, the series. That would be fantastic. I would totally love that. But, I would rather help people find their motivation than that. It's as long as a few people enjoy what I do, then I'm happy. I'll deal with haters. I'll deal with criticism. I'll take the criticism that's good and useful, and I'll put it to use. Yeah, that was awkward. So don't. Well, I'm not saying don't ignore comments that are negative about what you're doing. Don't ignore them. Ignore the ones that are like one word responses that are just messed up and have no content or no weight. It's just ignore it. It does nothing. It's someone trying to sound cool and get attention. They're not the people that care, man. It's the people that support you are usually silent, but they're still there. Just because you can't see them or hear them doesn't mean they don't exist. So keep doing it for the silent. I know that I'm paraphrasing something Monty Oma said. Rest in peace and all that stuff. And that's a fantastic quote. I don't have the direct quote in front of me, so I'll just stick with the paraphrase one. But yeah, keep doing it, man. That's how you get better. That's how you get to do really well received shows, is by throwing paint at the wall, seeing what sticks, working through the early production issues or whatnot. You learn. That's just it. It's all a learning experience. And to just not do something because it can't be super professional looking is a disservice to your creativity and passion. Just do it. That's how you get better. I am thankful and grateful for the things that I started, no matter how bad they were. It got me to where I am now, and I'm still improving, and it's great. So YouTube comments, try not to pay attention to them. People on the internet are rude. To the people on the internet that are rude, take a step back, man. I'm sorry for whatever is going on in your life, but if you want to feel good about yourself and to have positive change, try being positive. Honestly, you might not like something, and that's totally fine. It's your right to not like something. But explain why you didn't like it, Respect the author, creator's work. Saying things like, oh, this person was lazy. You don't know that. You don't know how much work is going into what they're doing. You don't know their life circumstances. The fact that anyone can put out an animation, regardless of its quality, is fantastic. That's a tremendous feat. A lot of work goes into it. Hours and hours and hours of mind-numbing work of looking at the same thing over and over again. And it's hard. So if you could finish anything, it could be through MS Paint, it could be through Photoshop, it could be through whatever. That is an accomplishment because you finished something. So many people have tried and failed to continue doing it because it was so hard. Not anyone can just do an animation. It's harder than you think. So calling someone's effort and work that they busted their ass to get to lazy is bullshit and disrespectful, and shame on you for saying that. Spread positive comments and thoughts. You will get so much more out of life. This is something I learned too, by forcing myself to start looking at things differently. Instead of looking oh, this opportunity didn't happen for me. Oh man, that means I suck. Oh man, I can't do anything. Life's so not fair to me. What did I do? I look at it well, that kind of sucks, but maybe that opportunity wasn't supposed to be for me. Maybe there's something else coming along. Maybe it's keeping me free for something better in the future. Trying to play things off in a more positive aspect is so much more rewarding. It's allowed me to have a clearer mind. It's allowed me to do the work that I do and enjoy it. I know it sounds stupid and cliche, but trying to be positive brings about positive results, and more people will want to be around you. Now, of course, this isn't going to change everyone on the internet. There's always going to be people on the internet that want to troll and leave comments that are hurtful. and you can't do anything about it. And it's naive to think that you can. You have to learn how to deal with it. You have to learn to know which comments to take seriously and to take to heart, and know for a fact that the people who leave one word comments that are insulting and derogatory, no one takes them seriously. They have no weight in the future. They have none. Keep doing what you're doing. People always support you. Never give up on your passion. Um, I'm just like trying to sprout out random positive influences. Like the more you know specials from like the 1990s and like 80s and shit. I'm coming up short because I feel like crap and I have animation I should be working on. So yeah, if this rant said anything or was anything more than just a bunch of ramblings on my part of a sick delusional like creator, awesome, cool. I hope you get something out of it. You know, creators, don't give up. People commenting, try and have some tact. Try and be respectful. You know, because you're not doing shit. It's easy to criticize. It's easy to point fingers and say that sucks. Oh, that's so lazy. Oh, they should have gotten a professional team, or they should have like gotten other animators to do the work for them. Yeah, because finding an animator to make your show is simple. It's not. If you have no money and no budget, you are not going to get an animator unless you're really good friends with them. Plain and simple. So it's better to just do it than to wait for an opportunity to get it done for you. You will find more respect from people if you just do it and you don't let anything get in your way. And eventually, you might be able to do a campaign or do a GoFundMe and get some budget and increase the production value to your show. Simply because of the passion you put into it and the respect you've earned from other artists because you didn't give up. That's about all I got. So, you know, be good to each other. You know, be positive. People support you. Peace out.